Welcome back, everyone. Today we're breaking down Alex Eala's intense quarterfinal showdown against Elina Svitolina at the Mubadala Citi DC Open in Washington, D.C. This wasn't just another match. It was a massive test for the young Filipina star. Standing across the net was one of the biggest names left in the tournament. Elina Svitolina entered the match as the number 2 seed and a top 10 player in the WTA rankings, making her one of the favorites to win the title. Meanwhile, Alex Eala came into the tournament unseeded, with many expecting Svitolina to advance and complete an all-top seed semifinal lineup. But Alex had other plans. The two had already met once before at the Berlin Open, where Alex stunned Svitolina in an upset victory. That previous loss gave Svitolina every reason to seek revenge, but once again, Alex proved she had the answers. She stepped onto the court with confidence, executed her game plan brilliantly, and delivered another commanding performance that left everyone watching impressed. Even Svitolina's coaching team looked frustrated as Alex continued to dictate the pace of the match. At the same time, the Filipino supporters inside the stadium never stopped cheering, creating an incredible atmosphere throughout the contest. So what exactly did Alex Eala do to outplay the tournament's number 2 seed? Let's break down the key moments and analyze how she managed to control one of the toughest matches of the tournament. Let's begin with the first set. Early in the opening set, Svitolina was serving with the score at 40-30. Alex returned the serve cleanly, and on the very next shot, she surprised Svitolina with a perfectly placed forehand into the open court. The ball landed so close to the line that it was reviewed, and the replay confirmed it was in. It was a brilliant shot that immediately put pressure on the higher-ranked player. Alex continued attacking with exceptional placement, moving the ball from corner to corner and forcing Svitolina to chase nearly every shot. Unable to keep up with the pace and angles, Svitolina eventually dumped a forehand into the net, giving Alex another important point. One of the biggest challenges early in the match was Svitolina's powerful serve. Known for her pace and accuracy, she fired an ace past Alex to level the score, but Alex adjusted almost immediately. Instead of backing away, she began reading the serve much better, producing 2 outstanding returns that caught Svitolina off guard. Those aggressive returns completely changed the momentum. Svitolina struggled to react to Alex's pace, allowing the Filipina to claim the opening game with confident shot-making and excellent court awareness. Alex continued to shine with outstanding returning. Time after time, she placed the ball deep into the corners, forcing Svitolina into another series of unforced errors. Every strong return from Alex made life more difficult for the former Grand Slam champion. As Svitolina continued serving, Alex repeatedly neutralized the power with clean, controlled returns. Her aggressive receiving game forced even more mistakes, helping her build an early 2-1 advantage in the first set. Svitolina managed to respond with a point of her own, leading to one of the longest rallies of the match. This is where one of Alex Eala's greatest strengths became obvious. Whenever the rallies extended, she looked completely comfortable. Instead of rushing, Alex patiently moved Svitolina from side to side with precise shot placement. One brilliant sequence saw Svitolina pulled so far off the court that she nearly disappeared from the camera angle. Alex immediately recognized the open space, covered the middle of the court, and calmly finished the point for an easy winner. Back on Svitolina's serve, Alex continued reading every delivery exceptionally well. Her returns remained deep and aggressive, forcing yet another unforced error from the second seed. With that, the score reached deuce before Alex earned the advantage through another excellent return. That pressure eventually paid off. Alex forced another mistake from Svitolina and moved ahead 3-2 in the opening set. Game 6 became one of the biggest momentum shifts of the first set. Alex completely controlled the rallies with outstanding ball placement, making Svitolina run from corner to corner. Rather than reacting to Svitolina's game, Alex dictated every exchange, proving she was the player in control. Her dominance allowed her to extend the lead to 4-2. Svitolina finally answered in the following game, using her powerful serve to fire an ace before stringing together 3 consecutive points. She took the game convincingly and trimmed Alex's lead to 4-3, reminding everyone why she is one of the world's best players. Then came Game 8. Svitolina jumped out to a commanding 40-love lead after overpowering Alex with several aggressive shots, It looked like the momentum had completely shifted, but Alex refused to give in. Instead, she responded with a service ace. Then she did it again. Back-to-back aces completely changed the atmosphere inside the stadium and showcased just how much her serve has improved. Rather than folding under pressure, Alex fought back with confidence, proving once again that she thrives in the biggest moments. Alex's serve had become one of the biggest stories of the match. Imagine hitting back-to-back aces against none other than Elina Svitolina. Those weren't lucky shots, they were the result of confidence and continuous improvement. Even with Svitolina holding a commanding 40-love lead, Alex refused to panic and kept fighting for every point. She stayed in control of the rallies by dictating the tempo and placing the ball exactly where she wanted. Time after time, she forced Svitolina to cover every inch of the court. Another extended rally followed, and once again, the pressure proved too much as Svitolina committed another unforced error. Just like that, Alex completed an incredible comeback in Game 8. The cameras even caught Svitolina's reaction. Her frustration was obvious. She couldn't believe that a game she seemed certain to win had slipped away because Alex simply refused to stop attacking. Serving for the next game, Alex wasted no time taking control. She immediately pinned Svitolina behind the baseline with another series of deep, accurate shots before launching a sharp cross-court attack. Every rally followed the same pattern. Alex patiently moved Svitolina from one side of the court to the other, and the moment the court opened up, she struck into the opposite corner for another clean winner. That brilliant sequence gave Alex a 5-3 advantage, leaving her just one game away from taking the opening set. The ninth game featured another series of long rallies, and once again, Alex looked completely comfortable. As we've seen throughout the match, extended exchanges clearly favored the Filipina. She remained patient, waited for the right opportunity, and forced Svitolina into another mistake while trying to attack down the left side. Alex continued applying pressure with outstanding returns. One aggressive shot after another pushed Svitolina out of position, allowing Alex to win 2 straight points and quickly race to a 40-love lead. Svitolina managed to earn a point to stay alive, but Alex immediately answered. She produced another excellent return that forced yet another error from the second seed. With that point, Alex sealed the opening set in impressive fashion, completing a remarkable performance against one of the tournament favorites. The second set, however, started very differently. Svitolina came out determined to respond and quickly grabbed a 2-0 lead, showing much more aggression than she had in the opening set. But Alex wasn't about to let the momentum slip away. Serving in the third game, Alex delivered another sharp serve that Svitolina managed to return. Instead of playing safely, Alex immediately redirected the ball deep toward the middle left side of the court, forcing another error from her opponent. The next point followed a similar pattern. Svitolina got the return back, but Alex answered with another perfectly placed cross-court winner. Her precision was outstanding, and once again Svitolina was forced into an error she simply couldn't avoid. Then came another reminder of how much Alex's serve has improved. She fired an ace. Moments later, she followed it with another powerful serve that dragged Svitolina wide before finishing the point into the open court. Svitolina had no chance to recover, and Alex comfortably claimed the third game of the second set. Svitolina answered strongly in the fourth game. For the first time in a while, she completely controlled the rallies and dictated the pace, extending her lead to 3-1. It looked as though the experienced Ukrainian had finally found her rhythm, and many expected her to take complete control of the second set. But Alex had other ideas. Game 5 marked another momentum shift. Alex returned to doing what had worked all match long, using outstanding ball placement to move Svitolina from corner to corner. She repeatedly opened up the court with precise cross-court shots before capitalizing whenever her opponent was out of position. Although Svitolina managed to win a point during the game, Alex responded with yet another ace, continuing to showcase one of the biggest improvements in her game. That powerful serving performance helped her close the gap and stay within striking distance. The sixth game became another battle. Alex produced a beautiful shot deep into the left corner before quickly recovering to cover the middle of the court. She looked ready to take control, but a couple of untimely mistakes allowed Svitolina to jump ahead 40-15. Even then, Alex refused to back down. Svitolina suddenly struggled with her serve, committing consecutive double faults that reduced the lead to 40-30. Sensing an opportunity, Alex attacked immediately. She produced another excellent return before placing the ball perfectly into the open court, forcing Svitolina into yet another mistake. The score reached deuce once again. With the pressure building, Svitolina served again, but Alex answered with another brilliant return. She directed the ball deep into the corner, forcing Svitolina to stretch beyond her comfort zone. Trying to recover, Svitolina pushed the next shot wide, and her frustration became impossible to hide. That crucial break allowed Alex to level the second set at 3-3, completely changing the momentum once again. As Game 7 began, the two players immediately found themselves locked in another long, physical rally, a pattern that had consistently worked in Alex Eala's favor throughout the match. Game 7 of the second set, once again, highlighted one of Alex Eala's biggest strengths, her ability to thrive during long rallies. Every extended exchange seemed to work in her favor, and Svitolina simply couldn't keep up with the pressure. Another rally ended with yet another unforced error from Svitolina, giving Alex another valuable point. You could see how fired up she was after winning it, feeding off both the momentum and the energy from the crowd. The pattern continued. The longer the rally lasted, the more confident Alex became. Once again, Svitolina was forced into another mistake, and Alex took full advantage. Alex completely dominated Game 7 with outstanding shot-making. Her ground strokes were sharp, her court coverage was exceptional, and her ball placement remained incredibly precise. She strung together consecutive points, earned the advantage, and then capped off the game with another huge service ace. It was a brilliant serve that Svitolina had no answer for, giving Alex a 4-3 lead in the second set. Svitolina responded by taking Game 8, leveling the score at 4-4. With only 2 games potentially separating either player from victory, the pressure reached its highest point of the match. Still, the advantage remained with Alex because she was just one set away from closing out the upset. Game 9 could not have started any better for the Filipina star. Alex immediately forced Svitolina into 2 consecutive errors to grab a quick lead. By this stage, Svitolina's frustration was becoming more and more obvious as Alex continued exposing weaknesses in her game. Alex followed with another outstanding serve before attacking the open court with a powerful forehand to the left side. Svitolina simply couldn't catch up to the pace. Within moments, Alex had raced to a commanding 40-love lead. Serving for the game, Alex stayed aggressive. She forced yet another unforced error from Svitolina, securing the game and moving ahead 5-4. Now the pressure shifted entirely onto the tournament's number 2 seed. Game 10 would decide everything. The opening exchanges were intense, with both players trading powerful ground strokes from the baseline. Svitolina tried to attack down the left side, but her shot drifted just wide, handing Alex another crucial point. On the very next rally, Svitolina attempted the same aggressive play once again. The result was exactly the same. Another shot sailed outside the line, giving Alex an even bigger advantage. To Svitolina's credit, she fought back by winning the next point after covering the middle of the court beautifully, refusing to let the match slip away without a fight. Then came another long rally. As had been the story throughout the entire match, the extended exchanges favored Alex. She remained calm under pressure, patiently waiting for the right opportunity before producing one of the best shots of the match. Alex fired a brilliant winner toward the far sideline. At first glance, Svitolina thought the ball would land out, but it clipped the line for a spectacular winner that left everyone inside the stadium amazed. It was one of the biggest points of the match. Svitolina wasn't done yet, though. She dug deep and won 2 straight points to bring the score back to deuce, keeping her hopes alive and making Game 10 even more dramatic. With everything on the line, Svitolina stepped up to serve. Alex immediately neutralized the serve with another outstanding return, forcing Svitolina into yet another unforced error. That gave Alex match point. Then came the decisive moment. Under enormous pressure, Svitolina committed a costly double fault. Just like that, the match was over. Alex Eala completed another stunning upset, winning the second set 6-4 and sealing a straight sets victory to advance to the semifinals of the Mubadala Citi DC Open. It was one of her most complete performances of the tournament. From her improved serve and outstanding return game to her exceptional ball placement and composure during long rallies, Alex consistently outplayed one of the world's top-ranked players. The victory proved once again that she belongs on the biggest stage and is more than capable of challenging the very best players in women's tennis. Now it's your turn. What did you think of Alex Eala's incredible performance? And how do you think she'll match up against Naomi Osaka in the semifinals? Share your predictions and thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think, and let's keep the conversation going.